One of Ramone's fantastic paint jobs features Lightning McQueen himself. Ramone was definitely being an awesome fan of McQueen, and I don't care how many antennas you have or how many flags you have that say number 95, Lightning McQueen. This, at least in my opinion, beats all of that. So, without any more talk, let's dive right into today's suggestion video. Gabriel Torres, thank you very much for the suggestion, and I really hope I pronounced your name correctly, and if I didn't, just let me know how to do so in the comment section below. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoy this suggestion video. Now, if any of you out there would like to make a suggestion or a birthday request of your own, feel free to do so, but I only ask that you watch the video. In the description below, there's a link to it, and in about 11 minutes, it explains how to make a proper suggestion. If you make an improper suggestion, I'll most likely reply to you saying, please watch this video so you can make a proper suggestion. So, if you watch that video, you'll just save both of us quite a bit of time. So I'd really appreciate that if you would watch the video. It's right at the top, by the way. You can't miss it. Alright, let's start the review of Lightning Ramone, the regular version, and of course, the hydraulic version as well. Now, if you guys don't know, hydraulic Lightning Ramone, which is this one right here, was released just last year in early 2015, and I did review him. He was in a 2-pack with Pit Crew Member Flo, and if you'd like to watch that review, you can check out the description below. There's a link to it. It's kind of far down. It's in the related videos section. So, he was just released quite recently, and that was his only release so far. So I'm just going to briefly talk about him, but I would like to talk about our regular Lightning Ramone first. Now you can see that there's a pretty big color difference between the two of them, and we'll get to that in a moment. But as you guys know, we gotta talk about the appearance and then releases of him first. So he did appear in the first Cars movie, Cars 1, toward the end at the Los Angeles International Speedway when McQueen went off to race, and all of the townies except for Sally, Lizzie, and Red showed up there as his pit crew, so he was ecstatic, and Ramone, for the occasion, put on a lightning paint job to, of course, celebrate Lightning McQueen being in the race and cheer him on. He has the bolt, a similar bolt to Lightning McQueen, and he's got the orange paint job. Okay, so two things. First, Lightning McQueen is definitely more red than orange, and second, hydraulic Lightning Ramone is definitely more red than orange as well. So, later on in the video, we're going to talk about which shade is more accurate to the Lightning Ramone in the movie. I don't know why they didn't keep the same color over both releases, but maybe they tried to make the new version accurate. But then again, when we look at the 2016 version of Lightning Ramone, it's the same color as the one from 2008, 2009, etc. They did not match that version to the 2015 version. So, brings up quite a bit of controversy, and this also leads us into our next topic, which is Lightning Ramone's releases. Now, this is a pretty original car, although he wasn't released in 2006 or 2007. He came in 2008 as a single, re-released in 2009. He also had two lenticular versions, one in 2009 and one in 2010. He is not rare at all. He was re-released in 2013 in the Retro Radiator Springs series and quite a few other places as well. And of course, his most recent release, you're looking at it, is in the 2016 Radiator Springs series. So basically, Lightning Ramone is a mix between red and orange, and he has two lightning bolts on either side of him. Now, although they're similar to Lightning McQueen's bolts, they're a little altered to match Ramone's own appearance. So very nice. He also has gold rims with silver trim. And of course, he has his iconic low and slow license plate. Very nice. And here's the base if anyone is interested. It does credit Chevy Impala because that is the car model that Ramone is. And a little bit of other information, but nowhere near the amount of information on current diecast. And now let's take a look at hydraulic Lightning Ramone. So basically the same decals, that is. Obviously though, huge difference in color. The rims are pretty similar, although the white trim looks to be not as prominent as it was on the regular version. And the windows are also quite a bit different. Now, I have no idea why Mattel made such a drastic change. They tend to do this with Ramone when they release a hydraulic version. It's usually a lot more different than the regular version. I can think of the purple one and probably another one as well, but they're just so different. I know with the yellow Ramone, both of those, the regular one and the hydraulic one, are basically the same, but with purple and lightning here, they are very different. I mean, both of them do have the low and slow license plate, which is pretty required there. And here's the base. Pretty interesting, actually, with the whole hydraulic system. For those curious minds out there, here is how the base compares to the Precision Series Ramone that actually has moving hydraulics, whereas the one that just flipped over there does not. The hydraulics are stationary, they do not move, and you can't really expect much more from a 377 car, but here we do have the $12 or $11 Precision Series car, and it does have moving hydraulics to a certain extent. Does not go as high as the hydraulic Lightning Ramone, but still pretty cool. You can have a different combination of hydraulics, or you can have them kind of lower in the front, and a bunch of other combinations as well. So that's pretty cool. So real quick, I would like to express my opinion about the color, which one is more accurate to the movie. Now you can look at the screenshots and make an opinion of your own, but I'm just going to share mine. I do believe that a darker shade of red, not orange, is accurate to the movie. Therefore, the hydraulic Lightning Ramone is more accurate to the movie in color. However, I don't really think either of these colors are accurate at all. In the movie, it looks to be more of a metallic red, dark red, crimson, whatever you want to call it. So I feel like it should be kind of a mix of these two colors. Have the glitter from the orangish one here, but the darker red from that one. And what do you get when you mix those two colors? You get this color that is shown on the old school cruisin' Lightning Ramone. Just about. I do believe if this color was on both of these bodies, it would be much more accurate. Now, obviously, it doesn't look like Mattel will be doing that anytime soon, but that's just my opinion. Of course, there are quite a few red Ramones that have been released in the past. We do have this one right here, Cruisin' or Old School, whichever one you'd like to call it. We do also have Retro Ramone, pretty sweet. Another one that's kind of similar to the red that I feel should be on these two back here. We also have the more well-known red Ramone, also known as hydraulic Ramone, but don't confuse that with actual hydraulics because this is not a hydraulic Ramone. It is just a regular Ramone that for some reason they called hydraulic. So just think of him in your head as Red Ramone, okay? I don't know why Mattel did that, but you know, whatever. So here we do have the family of Red Ramones, and that brings me to my question of the day. Which is your favorite? I don't know, but I think my favorite would actually be old school Ramone here that appeared in all the flashback scenes of Radiator Springs. I think he looks pretty cool. I really do like the red and white stripe at the bottom, and I think that he really deserves a re-release. So maybe we'll see him next year, but I kind of doubt it. I have that feeling that they're just going to keep going through the cycle of hydraulic purple and Lightning Ramone. Just keep going through that cycle, but maybe eventually we'll see a release of him again. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you Gabriel Torres for the suggestion. I really hope you enjoyed this video and it lived up to what you'd hoped it'd be. And I do plan on actually doing an extra video on Monday because in the United States it's Labor Day, and so most people have the day off. It's a 3-day weekend, and those are always nice, so you might have a little bit extra time on your hands, and just maybe you'll be able to watch a video on my channel. I do plan on doing an extra video. It probably will be Brad Windmiller. I have him, so I thought, you know, why not do a video of him? He's just kind of sitting there, so might as well make use of him and do a video. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what version of Ramone here is your favorite, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. Q&A. Yeah, it's a Q&A actually. Sweet. I'll see you guys then. Bye now.